In the shimmering city of Fabutopolis, where dreams once soared and hope blossomed like eternal spring, a shadow had begun to creep. The once pristine Utopia, lauded for its technological marvels and harmonious society, now harbored a festering corruption at its core. As the government's iron grip tightened, whispers of discontent rippled through the populace, growing louder with each passing day. Members identified each other through subtle signals, a unique medallion worn close to the heart, or a ring that glinted with hidden meaning. These tokens became symbols of their shared purpose, a silent language understood only by those who dared to dream of change. It was in the dimly lit corners of the Cracked Mirror, a bar nestled in the heart of the city's old district, that the seeds of rebellion first took root. The resistance's ranks swelled with those who could no longer ignore the injustices around them. In the dead of night, they infiltrated the heart of Fabutopolis, the AI mainframe that governed every aspect of city life. With fingers flying across keyboards and minds racing against time, they worked to uncover the truth buried deep within the code. Among them were brilliant minds, hackers and programmers, who had once helped build the very systems that now oppress them. Hidden algorithms designed to manipulate citizens' thoughts and behaviors. Secret databases cataloging every individual's fears and desires. Government officials, faced with the weight of their exposed crimes, fled or surrendered. The AI systems, once tools of oppression, were reprogrammed to serve the people's true needs. Their story became legend, a reminder that even in the darkest of times, the human spirit's yearning for freedom could never be extinguished. The air buzzed with possibility, and in every face shone the promise of a future where dreams were no longer dictated but chosen. Citizens awoke to find their televisions, computers, and even billboard displays, revealing the dark underbelly of their supposed utopia. The city hummed with the energy of countless voices, each one valued, each one heard. In schools and workplaces, in homes and public squares, diversity was not just accepted, but celebrated as the wellspring of innovation and growth. And most chilling of all, records of re-education programs that erased the identities of those who dared to question the status quo. The stories of those who had suffered and sacrificed in the name of liberty were enshrined in the city's history, a solemn reminder of the vigilance required to maintain a truly just society. Citizens young and old found themselves empowered to contribute to the governance of their city, their insights and experiences woven into the fabric of decision-making. But with each obstacle, the city's inhabitants drew strength from their shared values and the knowledge that together they could overcome any adversity. In homes and gathering places, in quiet moments of reflection, in the end it was not perfection that made their city a utopia, but the never-ending journey towards a more just and compassionate world, a journey embarked upon, together with open hearts and minds forever cracked open to the light of possibility. The people of Fabutopolis knew that they had not just reclaimed their future, they had redefined what it meant to live in harmony with one another and with the world around them. Delegates from far and wide came to learn from the city's example, carrying back with them the seeds of change to plant in their own lands. Technology, once a tool of control, became a means of connection and creativity, fostering a renaissance of art, science, and culture. It served as a testament to the power of reflection, both of oneself and of the world around us. For it was through the cracks that the light had finally broken through, illuminating the path to a genuine utopia built on truth, compassion, and the indomitable will of the human spirit. Here, amidst the clinking of glasses and the low murmur of hushed conversations, a group of disillusioned citizens gathered. They were teachers, engineers, artists, and laborers. Ordinary people united by an extraordinary cause. They orchestrated small acts of sabotage, disrupting propaganda broadcasts, intercepting surveillance drones, and leaving cryptic messages of hope in public spaces. Each action, though seemingly insignificant, chipped away at the government's facade of control. The citizens, united by their shared struggle, came together to forge a truly inclusive society. Age, orientation, and background became points of celebration rather than division. The city's gleaming towers now stood as beacons of genuine progress, not hollow symbols of a false utopia. The resistance's message spread like wildfire, carried on the lips of every citizen who had ever harbored a doubt about their perfect world. They called themselves the Cracked Mirror, a name that reflected both their meeting place and their shattered illusions of a perfect world. The resistance movement grew in the shadows, careful and cautious. As the days turned to weeks, the Cracked Mirror's influence spread like wildfire. But the path of rebellion was fraught with danger. The authorities, sensing the growing unrest, cracked down with brutal efficiency. Raids became frequent, and the prisons filled with those brave enough to stand against the regime. Some members of the Cracked Mirror found themselves in cold, sterile interrogation rooms, facing unimaginable tortures as their captors sought to extract information. Yet for every member lost, 2 more joined the cause. It was these Tex-AV rebels who devised the Resistance's most audacious plan yet. What they found shook them to their core. The Cracked Mirror knew they had to act fast. In a daring move, they broadcast their findings across every screen in Fabutopolis. The effect was electric. People poured into the streets, their eyes open to the lies they had been living. As the truth cascaded through Fabutopolis, the old order began to crumble. In the aftermath of the revolution, a new era dawned for Fabutopolis. Cracked Mirror, its mission accomplished, evolved into a watchdog organization, ensuring that the hard-won freedoms of Fabutopolis would never again be compromised. As the sun rose on this new chapter in Fabutopolis' history, its citizens stepped out into the light, truly free for the first time. In the heart of the city, where the Cracked Mirror bar once stood, a new monument rose. A fractured mirror that caught the light in 1,000 different ways. And so, Fabutopolis flourished anew, its foundations no longer built on the shifting sands of deception, but on the solid bedrock of shared humanity. The once rigid structures of power gave way to fluid networks of collaboration. As word of Fabutopolis' transformation spread beyond its borders, it became a beacon of hope for other societies struggling under the weight of oppression. Yet the citizens of Fabutopolis never forgot the price of their freedom. In the years that followed, Fabutopolis faced new challenges: environmental crises, economic shifts, the ever-evolving landscape of human needs and desires. As the sun set on another day in this reborn utopia, casting its warm glow over the bustling streets and serene parks, a sense of contentment settled over the city. And so, the story of Fabutopolis continued to unfold, a living testament to the power of truth, courage, and the unbreakable bonds of community.